Okay, so this is like the first time in my life where I feel like I'm truly like happily single. And it's great. Like, I don't know, you guys. It's really a good feeling. Let me give you a little backstory first. My first boyfriend ever, I was 24 years old. Um, and so I feel like when I was younger, I was very much just like, oh my gosh, does nobody like me? Like, why do I not have a boyfriend? And then I got my first boyfriend, and it was really nice just to like have that experience because I don't know, like, I feel like you need one relationship to really be like, oh, like this is what it means to actually have a boyfriend. Like, it's not just like all sunshine and rainbows, like it's literally you're doing life with another person. So that it was just a lot of lessons that I had to learn. And I'm very grateful that I learned those lessons. But now coming out of it, I was just like, oh, like you do not need another person to be happy. And I know that some people, like for me, example, I like actually kind of believe that. Like I was like, I feel like you can't, like, what is life if you don't have like a partner, like what is that? And so I feel like going through that experience is helpful because you realize like there's just so many things that you learn about what having a boyfriend actually means versus, like I just learned so much. And I'm very grateful for that experience. It was a really positive, like we didn't end on bad terms, like nothing like that. It was just, I didn't know what I wanted. And so it was going through that I was like, got it. So now that I'm single and I'm just like doing me and I'm like putting God first in everything, I just realized how much of like, you don't really need a boyfriend to like be happy. You don't need a boyfriend to do anything really. Like you could do everything by yourself and God, okay? I'm locked in with those two, especially because I feel like I have so many dreams and so many things that I want to do that having another person in my life would kind of just, it would just kind of hold me back a little bit because then I would have to consider them in every decision that I make, which I feel like you should do if you're in a relationship. But because I have things that I want to do for myself, I don't want to have to consider. The only other person I'm considering is God. I'm like, God, is this your will? Is this your plan for me? Okay, then I'll do it. But versus having another person, it's like, oh, like, are we going to do long distance? Are we going to like, da, 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 da? No. Just at least not for right now. Like I just have things that I want to accomplish before I start even considering a serious relationship. And also, what was I going to say? Oh, another reason why I'm happily single is because I've been working on myself for a very long time. Okay, 25 years in the making. And just to give you an example, I was very shy when I was a child. I was so very shy. Like it was painful. Like I would not speak to you unless you speak to me. Like if we were already friends, like obviously I'm going to talk. But if I didn't know you, it was a side eye. And so I very much, and I've always loved people. Like ever since I was a kid, I just literally didn't know how to like have conversations. And I would watch my mom. My mom is probably the most outgoing social person I've ever met in my entire life. Like who with social anxiety? She does not know her. And so I would watch her as a child and be so fascinated and be like talking to strangers, picking up strangers' babies. Like this woman will talk to anybody like as if they've known them for years. And so I was so fascinated about that as a child. And I was like, I want to be like that. Like I was like, I want to be like that. And so I made myself very, very uncomfortable. Like I literally forced myself to like, if I was sitting next to somebody like on a plane, I would just be like, okay, just talk to them, like just practice, like, and I would like, when you guys like, I would go on YouTube, I would look up how to talk to people, how to have a conversation. Like, I'm not joking. Like I literally was doing my research and I learned my conversation skills. And now one of the best compliments I've ever received is somebody, like I was just having a conversation with somebody and they were like, they just like stopped and they were like, wow, you were a great conversationalist. And I was like, 10-year-old me would never have believed someone would utter those words. Never. So I just give that example to say that I have worked to get to where I am socially. Like now I'm not afraid to like meet someone new. Like I love meeting new people. I love making friends. I love socializing. And that was something that used to be so hard for me, but because I knew that's something that I wanted, I pushed and I just worked and I got to that space. And so I use that example to say, I have been working on myself for so long, and I'm not trying to brag that I'm a great conversationalist, but there's some things that I've worked on, and I feel like geez, I feel like I'm an extraordinary human being. And I say that humbly because I've worked. God has graced me. God has blessed me. And so those are the two things that I'm like, I'm amazing. And I feel like most people are just decent. I don't think most people are bad. Some people have a negative sense in the world. I don't believe that. I don't believe most people are like bad humans. I think most people are just decent. They'll hold the door open for you. They'll be nice. They'll do this. They'll do that. But I'm looking for extraordinary. And because I feel like that's just rare, I feel like it's rare to find like extraordinary human beings. I absolutely refuse. If I have to be single for the rest of my life because I don't find someone who meets my level of extraordinary, then that's fine. That's what I'm going to do because I'm happy. Like, I love my family. I love my friends. And like, yeah, it'd be nice to like have a husband and kids one day, but I don't know. And this is why I need to stop getting on YouTube. But have you ever seen those compilations of like, oh, men talking about how they hate their wives. Oh, women talking about how they have this broke man doing this, that, how they have this man insulting them, da, da, da. Like, you gotta be crazy. You gotta be crazy. Like, I would never, I personally would rather be single than deal with that. And some people would rather deal with it than be single, which is like, to each their own. But that's for me. The reason why I'm happily single is like I'm happy with myself. I'm truly like loving myself and learning to love myself more and more every day. And reading the Bible has also really helped me with that too, because I'm just reading about how like God loves me so much more than I love myself. And I'm like, oh my gosh, like I'm already loved. I'm already like chosen, I don't need to be chosen by man because I'm already chosen by God, And I'm talking about Jesus Christ. When I talk about that, I'm not talking about no crystals, no astrology. I'm just clarifying. So yeah, I just really, I don't know, like I'm just really loving this point of my life. I have great friends, I have great family, I have great people in my life. So, and I'm already full through the Lord. So I don't really think that a man would just like, what can he do that my Father in heaven can't do for me? So that's kind of where I'm at now. And I'm so happy that this is like, because like I said before, when I was younger, I always like wanted a boyfriend. So I was never really like happy single. Like I was cool. Like I was I was bubbly, but I wasn't like truly happy being single. And this is the first time in my life where I'm like, yeah, like I could be single for the next 5 years and I would be so great. I have a good job. I have great friends. I'm learning 2 languages. I play the piano. I go on my daily walks. Like my life is already so full. There's like someone else is supposed to come and complete it. Like, come on, come out of it. So yeah, that was just, that was the story, guys. This is just my personal opinion. I feel like if everybody were to get in that point of life of just literally focusing on yourself, like focusing on your dreams, focus on what you want to accomplish, then that person will just come, like I'm just trusting that my person will come because I'm taking care of myself and I'm doing what I want and what makes me happy. But versus if I'm only focused on a man and I'm only focused on finding a man who's gonna make me happy, like, does that even make sense? Finding someone to make you happy? If I was ever on a date and someone told me that they wanted to find someone to make them happy, I would leave. So you're miserable on your own? I'm leaving. What? That makes no sense. I just would encourage everyone to, what's my encouragement? I would encourage everyone to focus on themselves, like truly focus on yourself and just better your own skills. Is there something you want to learn? Go learn it. Is there a place you want to travel to? Go travel. I went to Medellin, Colombia last year by myself. Like, why are we waiting for people to enhance our lives? Baby, I'm going to enhance it myself. I'm going to do it myself. Why would I wait for a man to do it for me when I can do it myself? Hello? I literally buy myself flowers. Like, let me show y'all. Aren't these gorge? Gorge wash. I love her. She's so cute. Yay. But yeah, like Miley said, I can buy myself flowers. But yeah, I buy myself flowers once a week now. Like, well, maybe like once every 2 weeks when I go grocery shopping, just because I'm like, I personally love flowers. Like, call me basic, call me a girly girl, I don't know, whatever you want to call me. It's true. It's true. The secret's out. I really love flowers, and I was gonna say something, but when I was in a relationship, I only got flowers twice throughout the span of 6 months, which is not a knock. It's not shade. It's just saying, okay, why would I wait for a man to buy me flowers when I can do it myself? I can do it myself. Like, you literally don't need a man for anything except having kids. Like, you physically need a man for that. And so that's why I'm saying, like, until I get to the point of like wanting to have kids and like wanting to build a family, I feel like I'm just like, I'm good until I need a man to provide for me, you know. But right now I'm good. Like, the Lord is providing for me. Like, right now I do not need that. And I just hope everyone gets to that point, because it's really so, like, even as I'm saying it, I like almost don't believe it, because I've never been at this point before. But I was in bed the other day and I was like, I am so happy to be going to sleep by myself. There's no one else in this bed. It's just me and my Bible, me vibing, like me making plans with my friends, me going out and playing basketball, like. So yeah. I just hope this like encourages somebody, because I used to be the girl that like always wanted a man, like blah, 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 blah. But then when I realized, like, you know that Chloe Bailey song where she says, treat me like a treat me. I buy myself flowers once a week. So if a man's not doing, like, why would you have to treat me like, you gotta actually, I'm gonna change the lyrics. Treat me better than I treat me. I buy myself flowers once a week. So you gotta top that. Because if not, I'm just keep buying myself flowers and I'm gonna keep pushing. Like, I take myself out to eat. If you're not topping that, you know what I'm saying? Like, I love myself. So if you're not gonna love me even more, baby, it's a wrap. It's a wrap. Fire, baby. Yeah. So that's all I wanted to say. I hope this encourages somebody. Tell me your thoughts. Yeah, that's it. I'm a single girl in a single world. Period. Bye.